How's the water?
Freezing, but I'm becoming hardened.
You harden their hearts with hate.
Superhardened boron sharpened with a CO2 laser.
To do this, we had to harden our hearts against the suffering outside. Our arteries hardened. The woman remained frozen.
Harden a bullet by alloying lead with
We're gonna harden our defenses here in C.
I end up eating bananas, listening to my arteries harden.
Father never sat around an orchard listening to his arteries hardening.
Hardened electroplated steel.
But you must not let it harden your heart.
This case hardened steel.
I see you're still alive.
How's the water?
Freezing, but I'm becoming hardened. I guess it's from seeing life in the raw and running around with...
Just of a loved one, but of their humanity. You harden their hearts with hate. You take away their capacity for civilized
What is it?
Superhardened boron sharpened with a CO2 laser.
To do this, we had to harden our hearts against the suffering outside. She had a stroke on the spot. Her arteries hardened. The woman remained frozen, the teacup on the way to her mouth. They never saw it.
A bullet? A perfect bullet. It's been hardened. You harden a bullet by alloying lead with antimony, toxic metal. Now that's leached directly into the cerebral spine.
Not listening. I want 100% accountability, all right? We're gonna harden our defenses here in C. This is gonna be our fallback. Hey, lock this building down, you!
Wheeler? Oh, that's just great. I end up eating bananas, listening to my arteries harden.
Ben, I'm talking to you as your... What makes you think I can't?
I'd hate to see you try it. Your father never sat around an orchard listening to his arteries hardening.
Nothing matter with my arteries?
No, not right now, because those...
What's the status? It's an anti-scaling fence. It's hardened electroplated steel. Yeah, I'm gonna have to paint that up with some nitrogen.
I understand your anguish, my son, but you must not let it harden your heart.
May I tell you something, Father? Back at my home...
Oh, man. This case hardened steel.
Shit!
What's our time?
Sclerosis. It's a hardening of the arteries. I see.
Egypt. Harden yourself against subordinates. Put no faith in a brother.
For a period of weeks, months maybe, the decision hardened in me. I would not live in...
It was not designed to combat saturated fat like that. The butter impregnates the tissues and then it hardens and settles like silt. It makes your aorta stiffer than a hockey stick.
I hope that this call of the church does not further harden the hearts of the rich and the powerful, but will move
concrete down kitchen pipes. As it hardens, it chokes the brain, leaving him unrecognizable, even to himself.
Sparrows must harden themselves against the weak and sentimental and see these things for what...
And of course, to cause the band's penis to erect and ~hardnen. Now!
Once the tallow hardens, you skim off a layer of glycerin. If you were to add nitric acid, you got nitroglycerin. If you were then to add...
If you're in love?
Not until the glue hardens.
Not until the glue hardens? Thanks again, and I'll send you some money.
When the leather is wet, you can really...
It's like butter.
Yeah.
It's amazing. And then it hardens up, and I mean, it stays right there.